Have you ever bought a product that your friend recommended and it worked so well on your friend? However, when you use the same product, it didn't work the same way. Probably the triggers for her acne is what the product was meant to solve and not what was meant for you. Have you ever bought a product that your friend recommended and it worked so well on your friend? Like you have acne, also your friend had acne, and then she or he recommended a product that worked so well on them and on their skin, it cleared acne. They got the results they wanted. Their skin became smooth and hyperpigmentation faded away. However, when you use the same product, it didn't work the same way. It doesn't mean that the product is bad or that your skin has a different issue. It basically means that the products were not targeting the same triggers that you two had. Probably the triggers for her acne is what the product was meant to solve and not what was meant to for you. Remember, in our last video, we talked about the 4 friends. Like I told you to picture having 4 friends. So these were excessive oil, bacteria, dead skin, and inflammation. So if you are dealing with acne, let's say you want your acne to clear, it simply means that one of these 4 players had been considered when creating a product. So whenever you're formulating a product, you have to put in mind that someone might have acne due to overproduction of sebum, due to the environment. Then you have to think of inflammation and you have to think of bacteria and the pores, that is the environment around it. So if this is the first video that you're watching, probably I'll put a link for the previous video because this is an acne series that we talked about last time. We are simply trying to understand what triggers acne today. So Melanin in mind, if this is a topic that you're really interested in, keep it locked and let's continue. So first of all, there are several mistakes that people make when they're dealing with acne. Like we said last time, people over exfoliate. What does that mean? So we have different types of people. We have people who use makeup frequently, and there are those that don't use makeup frequently. So if you're using makeup frequently, most people do double exfoliation first. That is, you use oil to remove the makeup and then you wash your face twice to at least make sure that the entire makeup is removed before you sleep. So make sure you don't sleep with your makeup, first of all, so that you don't clog your pores. And then you have people who don't wear makeup like me, but they are exposed to a lot of dust, a lot of sun. You're always under the sun. So if that's the case, you still have to double cleanse at times because the castor oil in the double cleanser, the oil cleanser, tends to attract dust, which is very good for your skin. So you double cleanse and then you normal cleanse. So what that means is, for people who are over exfoliating, we have people who mask at the same time. That is, they use exfoliation masks, they use exfoliation cleansers, and they use them each and every day. So you basically expose your skin to a lot of AHs, a lot of BHs, and a lot of clays for those that wear a Liwa or even bentonite each and every day. So what that does to your skin, it makes the skin barrier very vulnerable. Like it makes your skin sensitive and then it destroys the barrier. So another thing that people overdo is they tend to layer so many products. Like someone can buy a whole collection of products and then you tend to have like a 5-layer routine. So if you layer them right, it's okay. However, most people, they wear them in terms of what is trending. Like you hear someone using this product, you buy, then you buy. Then you end up having so many products from so many different companies, and then you want to layer them all together. First of all, most of the products that are produced in a bundle, they are targeted for a particular condition. So if you buy them separately and you layer them yourself, chances are you might not layer them correctly. That is one of the problem that people do. So another mistake that people often indulge in is buying trendy products. Like we said, here in Camray Naturals, we are trying to make our client think like formulators. So what formulators think is what was the intention behind formulating this product, rather than is this product trending? Like how many people use this product? No, we are not using products because they are famous per se. We're using them because they are intended for a particular condition. That is another thing. Then Last but not least, we tend to use products that are advertised well by celebrities or influencers, not putting in mind that most of these influencers and celebrities, they are living in the cool side of life. What do I mean? Like, if you're not in the soft life kind of things, that is probably you are staying in the AC all day, from the AC to your car all day, from your car you have umbrellas, like you are well protected, like the environment is well protected. So there are people who, when they leave the house, let's say for a walk, they walk in a very good neighborhood. And then apart from that, they go to the gym, which has controlled environment. From the gym, they go to the sauna, they open their pores. So everything around them is kind of assisting them to have an amazing skin, helps them glow. However, there are people who have to deal with their 8 to 5, like me, like most of you. You have to go to work. You have to be exposed to the dust. You have to be exposed to the transportation system. You have to be exposed to what happens on a normal day to day life of every, I don't want to use the word hustler because I don't like it. Let me say every taxpayer. Like every taxpayer has to undergo this life. So if you on a normal day-to-day life, you have to juggle so many things, then the routine given by your favorite celebrity might not work for you. It doesn't mean the products are bad. It means that you just bought the exact same products, but they didn't work for you because you two live in totally different environments. So what you should ask yourself is what works for me in my environment. That is the best question that you can ask yourself. And if you're an African, I keep saying this each and every day. We make products for our fellow Africans. If you're in Africa, we consider all these activities. We consider the UV, we consider the dust, we consider the normal stresses, we consider the hassles, we consider every other thing whenever you're creating a product. So, what does that mean? So, I know by now someone is asking, Betty, now what should I do? Oh, for those who don't know me, I'm Betty Mora. I'm the lead formulator and the founder of Camray Naturals. I've been creating products since 2019, and one of our specialties is acne, hyperpigmentation, and eczema in Camray Naturals. So we have been helping our clients, thousands of clients who have been suffering from the same. And one thing I can tell you is that acne is something that we maintain, not something that we try to kill. So during this series, I'll help you to maintain acne and assist you to get products that at the end of the day will enable you to have a glowing and a radiant skin. So when we talk about acne, like when you talk about what are we supposed to do now, because someone will be like, Betty, yes, this is my life. Like I'm in Africa, I'm even not in Africa. The people who are abroad and they are working like 2, 3 times a day, they don't have time for the cozy kind of life. So this works for you too. So the people will be like, Betty, now what should I do? So first of all, instead of getting every stronger product that is out there, I'll ask you to get a stronger routine. What do I mean? If you go to your supplier and you ask them, Betty, I have acne and this is my environment that I surround myself in, I'll also request you to be telling the people you're buying products from the environment that you stay in. That way they are able to advise you well. So you come and tell me this is the environment that I deal with, and I give you an acne routine. Let's say today I give you a cleanser, that is an acne clear cleanser. So, and I tell you to daytime apply acne clear day, as you can see. Nighttime, probably use acne clear night. This is a very simple 3-step routine. Very simple. So, for acne, they are all balanced pH for your acne. So I know sometimes someone will be like, Betty, why don't I have a toner? Yes, a toner is very good and it's meant to balance your pH. But if the products have already been balanced, the pH that it's supposed to work on, then it's still okay. So the pH is already balanced for your normal sebum and for people with acne. So you are supposed to use these 3 routines. Then somewhere along the line, you hear PDRN is trending. Then you decided, I want to add that. Or somewhere along the line, you hear, Betty, one of my friends told me that salicylic acid is good. Then you come back and you buy Blemish Day. Because there are clients that buy products and they don't tell you if it's going to be part of a given routine or they are going to use it standalone. So there are people who just buy products by themselves. So when you buy these products and then you by yourself, you decided to, okay, it's written Blemish Day, so I'll add this to this during the day. So First of all, you have to check the ingredients. Like this one is blemish day, so it has salicylic acid, which is a BHA. It has willow bark, which is very good. It has bergamot, that is an essential oil, which is very good in smoothing the skin. And this one, on the other hand, the one that you want to combine it with, it still has BHAs. However, let me check the combination. So this one, it has BHA, like this one. It has salicylic, but in a very high percentage compared to this one. Then it has gotu-kola in it, and it has grapeseed and other actives in it. So first of all, the concentration of your salicylic acid is already way up the roof just with these two. Because you see, this acne clear day, it's meant to tackle acne. So if, let me give you a rough percentage. Now I want you to think like a formulator. If its percentage in a formulation is 2%, and this one already is percentage because it's a blemish, just supposed to tackle blemishes, that is pimples and rashes. If its percentage is less, like here it's written 1.5 willow bark, we have already written for you. It has 1.5 of the willow bark added to the salicylic, and then it has salicylic acid also of 1.5. So you have created a product that has almost 5 to 6% of an active. So even if salicylic acid is a good ingredient for your skin with acne, this will automatically cause irritation. And then the client will be back saying, I started using the product, it works very well for a week, then you started getting irritation. That is because you are not consistent in your routine. You added a different product that created a very high percentage of the same ingredients, and it ended up irritating the skin. So that happens. So now the question is, once you have gotten your consistency correct, like you have your routine and you need to work on, the first things that you should consider whenever you're dealing with acne is to repair your skin barrier. So what repairs the skin barrier? By now, it's niacinamide. So if you've been following us, you know how we love our niacinamide. So if you want to combine something, like that is the importance of you talking to your supplier. So let your supplier build a very good routine for you to clear acne. You have already exfoliated, because this one has exfoliation, but very mild exfoliation. Like we said, we don't over exfoliate. You have already exfoliated. You have your acne clear day with you. You have your niacinamide. So the good combination, instead of putting your blemish, which you have removed, you should have put your niacinamide. You should have assisted your skin barrier to repair itself, heal your skin barrier, then now combine with your acne clear day. So with this combination, you're better off having them. And then at night, you can use your acne clear night. That is a very solid routine. Again, it depends on your environment. Advisors tell us, this is Betty, I deal with dust, I walk under the sun, I do this, or I'm in the AC all day. So if you're in the AC all day, you don't need to use products that have low percentages. That one you can be advised to just deal with the acne very fast compared to someone who's also in the field. That is another thing. So consistency, and then heal your skin barrier fast. The other thing is sunscreen. So many people underestimate the power of sunscreen. First of all, read your ingredients. So as long as you are a Camray, you are in the Camray circle, here we have to think like Melanin minds. Like when you talk about sunscreen, ensure that your ingredients are very, I don't want to say, because everything kind of has chemical. So I want you to make sure that your ingredients are safe. That is the right term. You have safe ingredients. That is, if you can't pronounce half of those ingredients, leave that product. Look for a product that basically has zinc oxide, the normal titanium dioxide, like something that is very easy for you to pronounce. The easier pronunciation it becomes, the safer that product is for you. So if you see compounds that you can't pronounce, just avoid that product. It's as simple as that. I want to simplify the process as easy as possible. Because as we don't manufacture sunscreen, however, there are so many other brands that you have partnered with, and we advise our clients on which one to use. Another thing that you need to put into consideration is what you consume. In as much as the product that we administer to our clients, they're supposed to help with them having a glowing, radiant skin, we also advise our clients to take care of what they consume. Because your inner reflects your outer sometimes. So if you consume a lot of vitamin C, if you consume products that are good in anti-inflammatory properties, technically your acne will reduce. So you have to actually put into consideration whatever you consume. So I don't want to give you any particular product as an advice because I'm not a nutritionalist. However, you can speak to your nutritionalist who will also advise you on what you consume so that your skin also becomes radiant. Then another thing that I want to keep emphasizing, the acne cycle. Remember that your skin is constantly renewing itself. So whenever you get products from your supplier, these products are supposed to assist you during this renewal. So every 28 to 30 days, your skin renews itself. So in this process, I want you to keep in mind that this is an ongoing process. Like if you use products today and then it works, don't stop using the products and then go back to your other products that will trigger it again. It's a continuous process. I don't mean you're supposed to use the same acne products. Once acne is cleared, talk to your supplier again. Like make it a routine, make it a consistency issue. Tell them I use acne products and the acne has not cleared. How do I maintain my skin? So they'll give you products that can simply hydrate your skin, maintain the skin barrier, something of the sorts. So in this process, you have to keep in mind that your skin still produces oil. So you need to take care of that. Your skin still undergoes stresses. The environment is still the same 90% of the time. So these are the reasons why you need maintenance. Maintenance is also very important. So there are people who will be like, Betty, but my skin is very oily. How can I change that? You can't change that. That is your skin type. And there are people who don't know even their skin type. So if you don't know your skin type, we have attached a video also for you to go and see so that you are able to do a skin test just at home in a comfortable environment and you'll be able to know your skin type. In front of me, I have sebum control. So sebum control basically, it doesn't mean that it will change your skin type. Like if you have an oily skin, you'll still have an oily skin. But what the sebum control does, sebum control by itself, it's an active. It's an active that we buy. It's called sebum control. So I'll attach a document in regards to it so that you're able to see it. It's called sebum control. So this sebum control is very crucial in ensuring that you have a flawless skin. So what it does basically, it helps to clean the pores. Like what I mean is that whenever you're the sebaceous gland, the production of oil is a lot. It doesn't mean that there is an issue with you. That is just the way you are. So what you're supposed to do is to ensure that your pores are as clean as possible so that they don't clog the pore and they don't cause pimples and acne. This is why we have sebum control. We have willow bark extract that helps with that, and we have the dragon blood extract. So the three, they basically help to maintain your skin to be as healthy as possible. Like the exchange between oil, between you sweating and secreting, and the environment around it to be as clean as possible, so that you don't end up having acne. So whenever people buy sebum control from us, they tend to think that maybe their skin will stop being oily. No. So what it simply does, it simply helps regulate the production. So by regulating the production, your skin becomes much better because now the pores are not that clogged. And as you can see, we have a combination of Tanaka, which is a very good plant from the Asian community. So that is basically what it does. So sometimes when you buy products, don't think that the product is going to change like your entire formation. Like we said, acne is all about maintenance. We're trying to maintain the skin as much as possible. And in our next series, because I told you we are building this series, we're going to talk about particular ingredients that are meant for an African melanin skin. If this series is for you, and if you're enjoying the acne lesson so far to here, subscribe, share it with your family, share it with your friends, let them join in, because next time we're going to talk about the ingredients that are meant to assist us and just debunk on them and break any myth that we have in the society. And on top of that, later on, we're going to formulate products for ourselves. So I know I have so many clients who are not in Kenya, and at times it's easy to send to them products via DHL, and at times it's very hard. And I don't understand why transportation like across Africa is usually very expensive compared even to sending products in Europe. So if you're in Africa and probably you can't get our products due to the transportation cost, this is a chance for you to actually create your own products at home. So stay tuned, subscribe, and share it with your family and friends. And together. Thank you.